tutorial, we are going to be going over Essay 3, which is going to be argumentative writing. So for Essay 3, you're going to have a lot more freedom in terms of how you want to tackle this particular assignment, what you want to talk about, in what order you want to have things. But there are some requirements that I want to go over, and then it's up to you to kind of decide how you want to do this. So the Essay 3 prompt. For this assignment, you'll be writing an argumentative essay on the topic of your choice. So at this point, you've already chosen your topic, you know what you're writing about. Arguments rely on logical reasons that are substantiated by facts, data, expert quotes, and evidence. Argumentative writing is collecting and presenting evidence, allowing the reader to make an informed decision regarding the topic. This is really important as you're putting together your essay because we are not into the place of persuasion yet. We're not using persuasive tactics. We're not, using emotional appeals or other tactics that we will discuss later. For this one, this is a purely fact-based essay. So you want to base all your claims, all your evidence, all your support on data, on research. So that is really going to be the focus for this particular assignment. Later on, we are going to be looking more into persuasive tactics, but that is not what we're doing right now. So just keep that in mind. If you've done persuasive papers before, you might be wanting to do that, but we're not doing that yet. Okay, so over the course of the writing process, you will find an argument, research your topic, develop a question, and write your proposal. Once that is complete, you are ready to plan and write your outline. So please make sure that you have done parts or steps 1 through 4 before you start your outline. So that is going to be one of the first requirements, is making sure that you've completed all of those steps. If you've missed any of those steps, please go back, get that done, and then you can come back and work on this. Your essay should have at least 6 paragraphs, so similar to the last one. So that's going to be 4 body paragraphs. You can have more than that, but that is the minimum. All body paragraphs must include at least 2 support examples, and these must come from research articles. So all of your support needs to come from research. It should not be coming from any other place. This means that you will have at least 8 research articles included in your essay. All body paragraphs must start with a topic sentence. Your essay must be in MLA format. You must have a thesis and topic sentences, and then you're going to proofread and all that stuff. So that is the basis for this essay. Here I do have the checklist that I talked about a little bit in the evaluation unit, and it's going to go over, what are the 4 things that we're looking for from credible research-based articles. So things like having a named author, information is directly from a primary source, or if it's a secondary source, it needs to tell us where that information is coming from, either with a works cited page or by linking to whatever studies they're basing their information off of. It should be less than 5 years old. Again, the exception would be something that has already passed, an event or something like that, where you can use older sources because nothing's really changed since the event took place. Most of the time, though, if we're looking at a topic, especially a topic that is really worth arguing, there's going to be new information coming, all the time. And so you want to make sure that your sources are recent and that they're not outdated. And then finally, you want to make sure that whatever site you are using is not trying to sell you another service. If you want more information about any of these criteria, feel free to go back to that original assignment in Unit 2, and there's a video that goes with that. Okay, and then we have your outline. So again, I can't talk about this too much because it's really going to depend how you want to approach your topic. But we are going to start off with a hook. You're going to introduce whatever your topic is and your thesis. So your thesis should be the claim that you're making. So when you did your proposal, that really is going to end up being more or less what your thesis is. So go back to that if you have completed it and use that kind of as the basis for your thesis. Then you are going to decide how you want to structure this argument. So whatever claim you're making, you need to decide what is the best way to present information, to present the data, to convince your audience of this claim that you're making, to convince them that you are right. So again, it really depends on what your topic is, but you really want to think about how to best present the information, whether that's setting the groundwork first, and then maybe giving different evidence why you are correct. Maybe it will be looking at case studies of different places or scenarios where your tactic has worked. Again, it really depends on what your topic is. So if you have specific questions related to your topic, feel free to reach out and let me know. And then I can kind of answer your questions based specifically off the topic that you're writing on. But again, you guys have written essays before. This is your second English class that you've taken. You know how to structure an argument. So use that information and just do your best, and we'll kind of see what you come up with. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing what you guys come up with.